I know Inter Milan, they had like an incredible defensive record, didn't they? They had like so many clean sheets in the group phase. Go on, who was it then?
Oh no!
Cool. Inter Milan were close though, no? Barcelona. In the league phase, let's say on average, let's call it 3 a game on average. I'm going to go 21 goals. Not too bad of a guess. Not too. I went on the average of 3 a game, so maybe they scored like 7 in one game. Inter Milan. I think they only conceded in the whole group phase. I'm going to go they only conceded like maybe 3-4 goals. 1 goal, yeah. No, I knew they had an incredible record. It's going to be very difficult to repeat that because they were so strong defensively. I mean, I thought, to be fair, when it was the semi-final against, they played Barcelona in the semi-final, I actually thought that Inter Milan would come out on top. But Barcelona were terrific on the night at the new camp. So it'll be difficult to repeat, but I think they can have a strong tournament again. Yeah, Athletic Bilbao against Arsenal. Bilbao's a tough place to go. A tough place to go. They're obviously from the Basque. Incredible story that they only signed players from the Basque, and they still managed to compete in La Liga year on year out and finish in Europa League, Champions League places. So it's not an easy place to go. I've played there before. However, I think Arsenal will have too much for them. So I would probably go with a 2-1 away win for Arsenal. Yep, Bayern Munich against Chelsea. I think Chelsea have really improved over the last season, especially in the Premier League. Maresca's got them playing really well, well structured. I like some of the players. I think Bayern Munich will be too strong for them at home. Chelsea, I just think they lack a little bit of an experience. Quite a young team, so I'm probably going to go with 3-1 Bayern Munich. Yeah, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid. Madrid are always a strong outfit under Diego Simeone. Very defensive minded, but works really well for the players they've got in the system. Looking for all those transition moments where they can go and counter, which they do really well. So it's something that Liverpool will have to stop and be aware of. But I just think Champions League back at Anfield, the crowd, I've played there before. It's a good stadium to play football. The atmosphere is intense. I can't predict anything other than a Liverpool win. I'll probably go with 2-0 Liverpool. Yeah, right. Newcastle against Barcelona. We've seen what Newcastle did against PSG a couple of years ago in the Champions League, where they completely dismantled them. Completely not what anybody expected. Everyone will think Barcelona going to Newcastle that they're going to turn them over 3 or 4-0. It absolutely won't be like that. It's a fierce place to play football, intense, probably a different sort of atmosphere, and I don't think Barcelona have been there for a long time, if ever. So look, it'll be a really tight game. So I'm going to go. I just think the intensity that Newcastle will play with that day game back at St James's Park in the Champions League. Are Barcelona a better team? Of course they are. But I'm going to go, I might be controversial here, I'm going to go 1-1. Yeah, City, Napoli. I just don't know what to expect from City anymore. Sometimes I watch them and I think, wow, what a team! What some amazing players, the attacking, free-flowing football they play. And then other times I watch them and I think, oh, they look weak, they look a bit fragile. And I think Napoli are a good side, especially under Conte. They signed obviously De Bruyne going back to Man City, which would be nice for him and the fans. Scott McTominay, who we all know well from Man United, who had an incredible season last year. I'm going to say 2-2. I really am 2-2. I think Napoli will be strong as well. So yeah, I'm going 2-2. 2-2. Yeah. I think the winners. I think the team to beat still will be Barcelona. I do. I think they proved that last year with the young team. So I think they'll be very strong. I still think they will be the team to beat. Inter Milan had a great campaign last season. Do I think they can repeat that again? Yes. I think they could go quite far. In terms of English teams, who do I think is the best suited to go all the way? Probably Liverpool. I just think the strength and depth in the squad that they've got, even if they pick up a few injuries, they've got a strong enough squad to compete on a high level. So yeah, I would probably say, I mean, dark horses. Who could be the dark horses? I'm not saying they're a dark horse and that they'll win it, but I look at Tottenham. I don't know. Yeah, the dark horses. It's very difficult to pick a dark horse. You've got so many teams that could potentially go on a run, and you come from nowhere, and everyone's saying, "Oh, we didn't expect that." So very difficult to pick one.